to Bogaji.
Yeah.
Exposition. Now all of the elements have been gathered. Except for the one Leorina got away with. Leave it to us, we'll get it back. Yes, I am. I'm from the UK. Don't be so hasty. You're from the UK as well. That's really great because most people I know that like know Klonoa are Americans. More than anything. I don't think I've like... Yeah, no, most people I know are Americans that know of Klonoa. And it's mainly the door to Phantomile as well, rather than Lunatia's Veil. First, show me the elements you have in hand. Let's see, that makes 4. Huh? Hey! I'm not saying more than that. As much as you might want it. I'm not gonna dox myself. Hold it, pal. You don't smell like Bogaji. You don't say. Leorina? How the frig did she put that voice on? Like, I'm not saying where in England. I'm not saying that much. Like, how did she sound like Bogaji? Like, Jesus, that is some amazing voice talent. Seems like Bogaji had an errand to run. Quite convenient, yes. Like, I am like... Just look at her eyes. Like, I think that's one of the... Another great storytelling aspect of Leorina is just you look at her eyes and they're kind of like blank and shaded, and that, hopefully, if this remake does it right, that'll change later. An errand? He isn't here. Oh, Manchester? Ah. Well, I'm not gonna say where I am, but I will say... That's not a million miles away. And now... Like, I've been to Manchester before. Not recently, but I've been to Manchester. My victory is complete! What the? Now. I have all of them. Now. I will make them pay. With tranquility, joy. Oh, she calls it Discord! Thank frig! Discord and indecision. Right, earlier on they were calling it the Bell of Anger, and that really confused me because I was like, wait, that is not what the element is. Why did they change that line? That is so strange. Like, when they were turning the generators off, they were saying, let's go back to the Bell of Anger, and I was like, what? That is not what the element is. So it still is the Bell of Discord. That's so strange. The ones who abandoned me and this world. The ones who abandoned me and this world. Oh, I love the voice. The voice is just... Ugh. I'll make them pay! Everything's kicking off! Oh no! Now what do we do? It's odd how Bogaji just vanished. Maybe we should go and see, well, the High Priestess. Yeah. Whoa! What was that? Chaos is growing. Come on, we better hurry. And that's... I said earlier, like, with the Stepping Wind level, that was kind of the last level where everything's just kind of happy fun times. Because now everything's gone to crap. So you get Lolo having her, like, crisis of not having the qualifications to save the world. And then she gets over that, and then immediately all of the elements are stolen. Oh, Oh yeah, that one. That was made so many years ago that I literally, like, you said that and I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, that one. That is, I'm not actually very happy with how that looks anymore. Like, it's an old one. I would draw it better if I was gonna do it again. Okay, so now we are Noxious Lacutia. The revisit of Lacutia. And everything is a little bit more tense around here. Oh, the little flower guy's gone. I've got more of these wasps about. Oh, crap. I actually think the Klonoa ones are the ones that I'm, like, more proud of more than any of the others. Because they took some time, and I think they turned out... Although, funnily enough, the first one I did was just off Klonoa, and that was probably the weakest. Oh, crap. I'm gonna friggin' do it again! What the hell am I doing? I'm literally, like, screwing up. In really obvious ways. Right, come on. Come on, Keaton. Right, okay. I just need to be a bit more careful with this so I don't murder myself. I think the whole point is that it's supposed to look a bit, you know, well, I mean, it's called Noxious, so the whole point, everything looks a bit more poison, so now you've got purple water. You've got the kind of waspy, like, I don't know why, I always presumed that, like, wasp things, these things flying around. These things, I don't know why. They don't even look like wasps, but I always feel like they look like wasps. I always call them wasps. Yeah, I think what they tried to do with kind of revisits like this is I think they gave most of the revisits kind of a gimmick to try and make it more distinct. So obviously the gimmick here is the time limit. Whoa, what the? Klonoa, over here! What is this? But I also think it's more of a story relevant thing because obviously they're trying to show how the kind of chaos is impacting the world, so they do that by putting you back where you've been, since this place used to be super calm and like pretty and nice, and all of a sudden it's like this. You think the chaos? Probably. The air around the statues is breathable. If we dash from statue to statue, we should make it to the temple. At least I hope we can. Yes, at the end of the level, there's a whole bunch of them zooming around, and you just have to be careful not to just get hit while you're jumping above. So we'll need to stop at each one. The earthquakes changed the path to the temple. I hope we can still get there. Don't worry, we'll be okay. Let's go. Huh, the air ain't bothering me. Must be real inconvenient for you guys, though. I got Popka's, like, not concerned at all. Like, this is why Popka's just my favorite character for this game. Like, he does not give a damn. And he's not even apologetic about it. I mean, he does give a damn, but he does not show it, like, the same way as everyone else. It's just like, ah, you guys are having trouble? Sucks to be you! What? How did I screw that up? Oh, I didn't get the one over there, that's why. I didn't pay attention. That's why I screwed it up. There we go. Oh, let me get that. And like I said, like, one of the things that I kind of feel sad is that it's around this point where Popka stops being kind of important. Because, like, I feel like up to this point, he's kind of been an equal member of the team. He's kind of contributed just as much, like he stole the rental board. And, has been spoken to just as much kind of as everybody else. But then after this point, people kind of stop speaking to him and start only addressing Klonoa and Lolo. They just forget that he's there. It's like, oh, don't do this to my boy Popka. Like, come on. Wee. Oh, right. Oh, these guys. Holy crap, there's so many. There's so many of them. I was thinking of, like, the ending bit where you're, like, right about to get to the doors. Oh, crap. Oh, right. I need to double jump with all of them, don't I? Oh, I keep missing you all. And, like, just as you're trying to walk across to get to the doors, they're just zooming everywhere. Right, okay. Stop doing that. Okay, there we go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, crap. Ron killed me right on the drop down. Alright. And there was a heart right there as well, which is sad. Oh, some of them are not on the same... What confuses me is that some of them aren't on the... There we are. Not on the same level as all the others. No, you fool! Stop! Okay, just give me that. Okay, should I even bother with this heart? I might just die trying to get that heart. There we go. Whew. Tense. Oh wait, I might need another one in order to get those over there. Klonoa Beach Ball Volleyball actually shows the first time that Lolo and Popka met. Oh, yes, I actually have that game. Like, like, recently, as in, like, maybe a year ago. I haven't played through the entire thing. But yeah, I bought that game, like, online. I found it online, and I was like... It was, like, a fully sealed, like, version, like, cartridge, or disc, rather, in its case. And I was like, I have to have that. Right, okay. Come on, let me get this guy. I need him. There we go. But yeah, I played, like, through it along... Oh, crap, did I just screw that up? Yep, I screwed that up. Cool. Deaf to me. And then I ended up with, like, one of my favourite games because of that. But I remember in Woolworths, when that was open, seeing the Klonoa Beach Volleyball game in there... Yeah, like, it was probably early 2000s. It might have been... it was probably early 2000s. And, like, in Woolworths, I remember seeing the Klonoa Beach Volleyball game, but I never got it. And that was, like, my biggest regrets for so long, was the fact that I was that close and I never got it. Because, like, I didn't realize that it was gonna become, like... Oh crap, I forgot that I'm gonna friggin' suffocate. I didn't realize that it was gonna become, like, this thing where, like, it'd actually be difficult to get a hold of later on in life. So, after that, like, several years down the line, I was just like, I'm just gonna look up Klonoa stuff, because I'm, like, super nostalgic and, like, I miss Klonoa, so I'm just gonna look up Klonoa stuff. And I ended up getting the... Oh crap, hello. Okay, well, fine. That's not what I meant to do, but sure. I ended up getting the Daughter Phantom remake. And then later on I ended up getting... Why did you suck me in? I feel like I wasn't close enough for that. It's probably just because I'm not paying attention. And I ended up getting the beach volleyball from online. And I really, really want to get the... Well, I don't know. I kind of want to get the Game Boy Advance games as well. But at the same time, the format is just not as easy. Because I feel like if I want it, I'd kind of also want it in a capacity where I could actually record the gameplay. And the GBA games, I do not have any method of being able to record that gameplay, so... Alright, okay, come down, and come up there. So, I'm kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'll just end up, ah, crap! Maybe I'll just end up, like, what am I doing? Jesus, I cannot talk and play at the same time. So I don't know, I might end up getting them just for collector's items at some point. But also I think some of them are just Japanese only, and I kind of want to play it with full translation, so I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if there's like an emulated translated version of it out there, because I'd really like to get the full experience and actually be able to understand, because I know one of them, pretty sure one of them is translated, but one of them is not, and it's like, I want to friggin' play that game translated. There we go. There we go. Right. There we go. Past the Algao. Yeah. Yeah, that's just how it becomes. That's one of the unfortunate... Oh, but actually, you know what? One of the things I just remembered is it is possible that some of the Game Boy Advance games might actually... It's possible that they might actually come to Switch. Because... Ah! I always forget that, like, that guy always jump scares me, the giant moo coming down from there. Because, like, the Switch has been porting a bunch of Game Boy Advance, like, old games to their system. And I think... I want to say there was one of the Game Boy Advance games of Klonoa was on some online service. Like, completely legit. Was, like, on some kind of Nintendo online service, but I don't know which one it was. I swear I saw it. And I wanted to get it. So it's possible that it'll be on the Nintendo's, like, on the Switch system, like, online. Wii U! Yeah, that's the one! It was on the Wii U. You're right. I didn't have a Wii U, so I couldn't get it. But yeah, I'm just like, if they can put that on there, then they can put it on the Switch online. And I'll, like, friggin' buy the hell out of that. Like, I don't know, like, how much... Oh, wait. Do I need a Dream Fairy for this? Or am I okay? I'm not entirely sure. I might screw that up. I don't know how much of, like, of the money when it comes to this kind of services actually supports, like, production of the game. Because I would like to pay for it authentically and actually be like, you know, this is a game that I want to see more of. But I don't know how much that actually works when it comes to Klonoa, because Klonoa is just kind of so much more niche than some of the other, like, other games that I don't know if they really care. Okay, good. There isn't... Oh, crap. Hello, Mr. Herbal. I forgot you were down here. Oh, right. For a second, I forgot... Oh, wait, no, I can't. I can't go down with you. I was gonna say... Didn't think I could. Oh, there's a doll up there. Notably, Dream Champ Tournament didn't release in the UK, so chances are if you go to Switch, you have to emulate it. Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure it's Dream Champ Tournament that has... Like, they made their other song for Klonoa. I think it's called Sign of a Hero. And they made that other song for Klonoa and it's, like, actually Japanese and not in Phantomillion. I just thought that was funny. Considering that Stepping Wind is in Phantomillion. Nope. Come on. Come on, let me up there. I'm surprised. Oh, wait, there is a Dream Fairy. Damn it! I knew that looked like it was for a Dream Fairy. Oh. Wait. Yeah, I am almost positive that's for that. Yeah, I've done this wrong. I probably need to kill myself. That took quite a while as well. Just for me to screw around like that. Okay, yeah. Death to me. Like, yeah, I hate Pokemon because I can't stop playing it. Even though I know that it's, like, nowhere near as good as it used to be. And there are so many things about it that I hate what they've done to it, but at the same time I'm like, but I have to play it! It's the same thing every time, and every time I have to play it. Like, I'm trapped in that really horrible loop of giving money to something that I'm probably going to be somewhat disappointed with every time. Okay, I don't think I'm meant to get up here with a Dream Fairy. I really hope I'm not. Ouch! Yeah, I have a friend who really is into Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2. Yeah. Because I know, yeah, I'm aware that Sonic has... Initially, when it started, it had a bunch of lore to it. It's kind of like Klonoa in that way. It's just like... This is something I appreciate about these kind of games, which is like... Kind of looks kind of cartoony and kind of looks cute. But it actually, like, has super serious themes. And like a deep lore and story. And some messed up stuff going on. But yeah, I never got a chance to play Sonic Adventure. I just, like, I don't know, I just literally, I missed it. The first Sonic game I think I played was Sonic Heroes. And, I quite enjoyed that one. But I never finished it because I always got stuck. I got stuck on, I'd get stuck and then play, like, play the next story section with the next team. And then get stuck on that and then move on to the next team and then get stuck on that and then it was just a cycle. And then after that, it was Sonic Unleashed. And I only finished Secret Rings and Unleashed, and then I don't think I really played any Sonic games after that. Right, there we go. Finally did it right. Yeah, well, I think one thing that I kind of noticed is that, oh crap. I think they kind of also don't know how to, like, it seems like, whoa, what the hell happened there? That got stuck there without me holding onto it. There's a little bug there. Oh wait, why am I trying to get these guys? I can just grab these wasps. If they come over here. Oh, they're gonna be annoying. Never mind. I feel like the Sonic franchise kind of didn't know kind of what kind of, like what vibe they were going for. I feel like Sonic Adventure kind of, it had a lot of play, like, the vibe of it is kind of playful. Like Sonic. Whoa, what the hell? How do I keep doing this? But at the same time, there's obviously serious story elements. There we are. And then later on, like, I've noticed for things like... What's color? I think Colors did it. They started doing this really weird thing. I don't know, some of the characters start acting kind of weird. And it's almost like things can't actually be as serious as they want to make it. Like, they have to downplay it a lot. Like, I remember, like, seeing some cutscenes on, like, I think it was Sonic Colors. Like, it might have been... What's that other one? Forget what that other one's called. It's the one with like the 5 like weird monster things, and it's like the vibe is really weird. Yeah, the Klonoa definitely knows like what it wants to be. I see, so she calls herself Leorina now. Hi Priestess, you're not saying that, well, that Leorina is, like literally right from the beginning Klonoa was like, oh yeah, this is our happy cuteness, and then someone dies. This is the type of game you're playing. Yeah, I fear it's true. She was a priestess who once knew her as Leo. A priestess? She's a priestess? That was everything you want Sonic to be. Yeah, I can see that. And I think it's a shame because Sonic has all the potential to be that. I mean, it's managed it in the past, but I think they also kept getting stuck with people making Sonic that didn't really know anything about Sonic, and like that's kind of what happens when that happens. Leo too was once a novitiate at this temple, but one day during her training. How long must I continue this useless training? You mustn't try to rush things. You cannot expect to attain peace in the world with a hasty soul, yes? Screw the writing. Do you not like Sonic Frontiers? I heard people saying that they like that one. I've not played it, so I don't have a clue.
Well, we'll need to downward Indiana. Please, could I announce Nasha?
Then I'll find my own means of achieving power. Surely the gods will recognize me then. Leo! Yeah. I'll show them all. My power will exceed that of the gods. Oh, you do like Frontiers. Oh yeah, Pokemon, yeah. Pokemon does have a habit of just having a bunch of dialogue that's just like, oh thanks, you've told me like the same thing multiple times. Do you think I've got an attention span of a few seconds? In her haste to gain power, she lost sight of the true calling of a priestess. Hi, priestess, I cheated! I'm a fraud! Yeah, I heard people saying that it was actually linked to the previous Sonic games, which hasn't happened in a while, apparently. Goodbye, beautiful statue. We loved you. Just started mashing the A button and waiting for the plink sound to stop. Oh, another thing about the design, the bell. Like, it just looks so cool. Little symbols like that clearly have a representation within the world, but they don't even say anything about it. It's just like, ah, it's so good. Because I know I'm missing nothing. Oh my god, wait. The fifth bell, it has appeared. Wait, was that the right sound? Was that the right song for that part? Yeah, no, it's fine. For a second I thought they messed something up, because they've messed some of the sound up in this remake version. So now I'm hyper aware of it. It appeared? Go now, Lolo and Klonoa. You must contain the terrible power that Leorina has unleashed. Here we are, this is when poor Popka starts getting snubbed. Only address Klonoa and Lolo, not Popka. He's part of the team as well, lady. Hi, priestess. Like, he's not even in this scene. Like, he's disappeared. Because he's so unimportant now. Come on, Lolo. We'll do it together. Don't recall a single line of dialogue in Sword of Scarlet. Oh, there he is! He's reappeared! Alright, here we come! He reappeared to insert himself into the whole thing and remind people that he exists. I like absolutely hated Sword and Shield, like. And now the map music has changed. It's gone from nice to kind of creepy. No, I missed a single dreamstone. Ugh. Please? Yay! Okay, I'm guessing it must have been that kitten section. I must have just missed one constantly. Okay, so wait, I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm just gonna triple check that I got everything everywhere else. 150, 151, 150. Oh yeah, there's nothing there. Yay, I've done it all so far. Got 100% so far on everything. Now it's off to Revisiting the Sea of Tears as the Dark Sea of Tears. Dark Sea of Tears, Veil of Darkness. So now we have this little guy. Oh god, he has a specific name. I think he's called, is he called like the Moonlight? He's called like a moon bug or something. Or lightning bug, maybe. It might have actually said something like lightning bug at the beginning of the level. So basically, the Dark Sea of Tears, the gimmick here is that you need to get this guy, and he'll illuminate the area for you. Oh, yeah, give me those sympathy lives. Because, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Well, I was gonna say the whole point of this is to illuminate the area because I shouldn't have not got him. I can see way more than I feel like you should be able to see here. I was gonna say it was the whole point of him was to illuminate the area so that, you know, there's pits everywhere and there's also the enemies. Yeah, I can see all the way over there. What the frig? This is not lit up the way that it's meant to be. I'm not even gonna get that one. You can also get attacked by, you can get attacked by, like, I don't know, there's like these dark things. Yeah, I can still see! What the frig? Are the dark things not around at this point? This is not how the level's supposed to be. This is way easier. You don't even need the little lightning bug. Yeah, you don't even need this. So, it might be later on in the area, there'll be like little... Oh, what was that? There'll be little, like, kind of, I don't know, like, dark things. Oh, it's your little bullets. Little dark things that'll come and attack you if you don't have a light on you. But I guess they're not actually in the beginning of the level, they're probably later on. But the whole point of these lightning bug things is supposed to illuminate the area because you can't see. No! There we go. Because you can't see the environment at all. Like, it was pitch black. I can see everything. I don't even need the frigging... I don't need the lightning bug. You can see everything without it. That's rubbish. They completely ruined the gimmick of this level. So they're not only just screwed up the sound, they've also screwed up the lighting. Which I suppose actually I did realise earlier because... like, the explosions and... for the boomers and the bosses dying has been off. Oh, that's rubbish. I think yeah, okay, see these little dark things? Now I need to get the lightning bugs because if I don't have a light on me, they'll come and attack me, so that's another incentive to have to get them. But still, that's really rubbish because literally in the original level you couldn't, the original PS2 part, you couldn't see a thing. Like, at all. Like, you would... unless you knew the level, like, really well, you would not be able to navigate without having the lightning bug. Because you won't be able to see anything. You would just walk down a pit or walk into enemies. You won't be able to see them at all. So, the fact that this has happened is kind of... I don't know. It's kind of a shame because, like, it's almost a good thing that they made the level with these other things that come and attack you, because if they had just done it so that it was just the darkness, which they could have easily have done, then that means that there literally would have been no reason. Like, no reason. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. There would have been no reason to, like, have gotten them at all, and this level would have been, like, completely... It's still kind of... It's still half ruined, though, because... like, you can see everything, so, like, the whole point is ruined. Oh. Oh, okay. Gotta stop complaining and focus on getting this. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I've done this the wrong way. So I'm pretty sure I meant to get... yeah, I was meant to get all of that. Let's... how do I need to do this? I'm on a time limit as well because of the light. Right, I know how. Like this. There we go. Hopefully you weren't meant to get all that. I guess I'll find out once I leave. I don't think I was meant to get all that. Although I will say, something about this level, the music. This music is kind of interesting because I think this is one of the more forgettable tracks in the game. But it's not because it's not, like, unique or anything. It's really good. It's just that it's like, very atmospheric. It's not like the other tracks that, you know, that try and create, you know, like a theme and a feel for the... Like, this one does, but it's not, it's less rhythmic. It's more just kind of noise in the background. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, crap! Ah! The little dark creatures are coming to get me. Those actually do have names, but I forget what they're called. So they're only in this level, so... But yeah, oh yeah, even the lightning bug can still hurt you if you run into it. But yeah, it's just interesting, because it's like, I don't know, I hear that, like, kind of sound effect in the back. It's almost like I kind of associate with kind of sparkling, which I guess is kind of like, I don't know. My interpretation of it is like the sound of almost like the actual lightning bug, like, light illuminating the area. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. And then the other parts of it, like, in the background, I guess are kind of like the sound, like, kind of create a sound of the dark and the night itself. Although it's kind of funny that, like, considering the giant moon in the background, it's like, why is this place so dark anyway? Like, before it had there was a massive thunderstorm going on, and apparently it wasn't as dark as it is now. Clear sky makes a darker environment than a thunderstorm. With raging seas. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's weird. Speaking of raging seas, what the frig is going on with the sea down there? What is that? That looks weird. I don't like that. It kind of looks like the water's kind of pulsing along. That's something that I noticed as well, because I went back to have a look at how the old game looked, and the sea is not as good as it looked in the old game. The old game's sea looked great. It looked like massive waves being pushed off into the distance. In this version, it looks like the sea is just kind of being pulled back and forth like that in the Sea of Tears level. Oh no, you're gonna have to do this again. Oh god, not again. Oh, here we are. Right, I've just got it. Okay, just don't push forward. And, uh-oh, apart from that part, because I think I jumped a little earlier. Okay, good, I think I did it. Please say I got everything! Stop this, Leorina! Ring battle! That's all I think when I see that.
Moonraft.
It's too late.
Down.
With this power.
Luelda or Wimada!
I shall teach the world sorrow. Oh. I didn't barely... Okay. I didn't barely see the little shot that shoot out. I feel like that wasn't as vibrant as it should have been. And that's when you get to see the demonstration. All of the bells sound completely different from each other. What the? The water's gone gold. I just love the build up to this as well, like all the animals are literally sat there like, what the frig's going on? Oh, and there we are, we can actually see his face now. Oh, that looks... That does not look as vibrant as it should either. No, it doesn't. That should be more vibrant, and it isn't. That looks really dull compared to how it's supposed to look, I'm almost positive. This, that's so annoying. Some of the things have been messed up. I've literally just some really important. Like, it's funny how you don't realize how important. Like, you don't even think about those parts of the game until it's not there, and then you're like, oh. Yeah, it seems like the lighting and the sound effects. I think Klonoa by that point is just like he doesn't even know what he's meant to do by this point, but it's just like, I'm trying to stop you. The Ark? Huh? They say that the Ark once travelled the world. I've been thinking, if there's a fifth bell, shouldn't there be a fifth kingdom as well? Then that Ark will connect the world to the fifth kingdom. I really, really love the design of the Ark. Like, especially in its finalized form. I think it looks amazing. But it's a shame that it looks so dark. It's not supposed to look like that. Is it gonna keep spinning around? I'm actually gonna stay here because I want to see what happens. Like, is it... I'm pretty sure it's meant to... Okay, it did stop. For a minute I was like, is it gonna keep spinning? Because it is meant to stop at some point. But yeah, like, it's just a shame because that's supposed to look really bright. And it looks so much duller than what it's supposed to look. You can't be serious. What do you think will happen if that occurs? We better go. 2, follow that Ark. You can still see the sea in the background. There was no... I swear I saw. Yes, the actual Sea of Tears was still there. It's supposed to have gone by that point. I wonder if you could see it in the original game. Somehow I doubt it. I mean, I don't know, maybe, but... Oh god, I don't know what I should do. Maybe I should grind for lives because the next level is quite difficult. Hey, I got the little doll guy, and I like his little star. Hold on a second. Is there the doll menu? Map. Wait, R1 is map? What? Oh my god, you can... Oh wow, I didn't know you could see a full... Like, the entire thing. Oh, I wish I'd realized that earlier. Seeing it with the Sea of Tears still in place. Because now the Sea of Tears is permanently gone. It will never return. But I was trying to see if... Wait, play data? Play data? Yay! This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to see the shelf. So you could have actually accessed this earlier. And the shelf shows you all of the levels you've done and how many dreamstones you've got and all of the dolls. Now, in the original game, it didn't actually show you how many dreamstones you'd gotten when you stood on a level. So in order to see if you'd gotten 150, you'd have to come here. But now they kind of changed that, which is good. Although it kind of a shame because it also means that people might not see this, but it's fine. Like, it looks so cool just seeing the little people there because everyone gets added to it. So you can see them all and they're all the little animations. They've all got unique little animations and they're so cute. They're awesome. I kind of wish in Dr. Phantomile they kind of had an equivalent where they had... Well, I guess they had, like, the band of all of the villagers on the world map. So I guess they kind of had it. But they didn't have, like, little 3D models. They're all sprites, which was cute as well. So I guess I can't complain. Okay, so, I've got 6 lives. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. Maybe I should grind. Because... Shall I give it a go? This one can be very difficult for getting 100%. And it's the later on bits that are easy to fail at, so if I fail later on, I'm gonna have to do it all over again. I'm gonna give it a go. Let's give it a go. Also, this level has my favourite music of the entire game. The sea! It's gone? Klonoa, look! Well, at least this part doesn't have any music, because that's how it's supposed to be. Look, an area that has no music like it was intended. I wonder if the music that's supposed to come in will come in like it's meant to. So that seems so weird, because it seems like that means they have a trouble with stopping music when it's already... It doesn't make any sense, because it's... I'm pretty sure this game is made with a Unity game engine, and you can do stuff like that. Like I can... Like, I'm not an expert at Unity, but I can use it, so it's just like... I know you can easy stop and start music. And fade it out and all sorts. Oh, it did come in! The music came in exactly how it was meant to! How? If they can do it one way... They can do it all the other ways, it doesn't make any sense. Could that be the Fifth Kingdom? I also love this rendition, because this song that's playing now is like it's basically like a kind of simplified version of the main theme that will play during this level, and it's just a really nice build up to the actual song. Noah? Gotta hurry! Come on, use this! Alright, let's go, Lolo. I like how it's not even hesitation this time. It's just like, yeah, Popka's useful! Look! He's helping! Stop forgetting about Popka! He comes up with all the solutions when they don't know how to go forward anymore. And granted, that solution's always the board, but still! Empty Sea of Tears, Beyond the Sand, my favourite song of the game. I love this one. I wish I actually kind of want to turn it up, but I'm not, because that'll ruin all my sound stuff. I love it because it also has the Klonoa it has the Klonoa what's it called? Leitmotif in it as well. The kind of fluty like bit to it. And it has a really good build up. Like, this is all build up yet. Yeah, I gotta focus! Okay. Fairy! Okay. Oh, no, I screwed up right at the best part of the song as well. That sound. Kill yourself! I think it's because the almost like the actual noise they use for that kind of main bit, it's almost like the chorus of the song, even though the song has no lyrics. But it sounds so great, because it's like they use a completely different kind of soundbite for it, which kind of nabs your attention. No! God's sake! I'm not a sound person, so I can't describe exactly what they're doing, but all I can describe is that I really like the sound of it. Oh no! No, I'm gonna game over! Although this is still quite close to the beginning, so it wouldn't even be that much of a disaster. It's not as if I've done a lot of it. It's kind of hard, but I will try and get to what you're saying in a sec. But it's kind of hard to pay attention and do this. This is not a good level for chat. Alright, let's just try and get that. Okay, I didn't actually need to throw that, but for a second I felt like I wouldn't get it unless I chucked that move. The surfer guy move. Until our bones have been sat under the sea for who knows how long. I always find this really cool, just this ancient creature just kind of sat under the sea. It's like, what the frig was this? Like, what was this doing down here? I guess Daughter Phantom has that as well, where you just have, like, areas with, like, giant bones in places, and it's like, where? What is the backstory behind this? No idea, it's just there. Oh, crap! I'm saying I'm gonna get the dolls, and I missed a doll piece. Cool. In Klonoa 2's manga, Is this a fan-made manga? Because this sounds insane. Klonoa cursing? My sweet boy is too innocent to be cursing. No! No! And also, I don't imagine in, like, the official Klonoa universe, Klonoa, like, being suicidal. Like, okay, it gets dark, like, yeah. His grandpa gets murdered in front of him, but still. Ouchie! The priestesses are falling on top of me. I like actually how you can see them in greater detail. Are they just priestesses, or are they related to, like, the final boss? Because they still look kind of similar. Help me. Help me. Help me. Wait, do I need that move to jump up to get that doll piece? Is that why I missed the first time? No, I got it that time. Yay! There's the doll. Because there's that. Actually, that one with the little green bandana is in the. Whoa! I've only just realised that the save actually has the symbol of sorrow on it. That's so cool. That's so cool. I never noticed that until now. Okay. No. Okay, there we go. Like, for example, they say the ring can only be used by a priestess in this world. So that means that it can't be used by people that aren't priestesses. And that's a part that they draw focus to, like earlier on. So it's like, that's literally something that can't happen, is that the ring can't be used by a non-priestess. Yeah, and it doesn't happen. Beep beep. Okay, good. Thank frig. Thank frig. Thank frig. Thank frig. Oh, I'm gonna game over right at the end. I might need to actually just move on because I'm gonna start raging at this. Right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, just go slow. Slow and calm. Slow and calm. Calm and slow. Ah! Okay, now I just need to not die. Okay, how do we go forward for this? Okay, there. We hold right. Just don't die. Ow. No. No, don't die. Don't die. Oh. Oh, please say I did it. With no lives left, please say I did it. Speed and power. What, kill yourself? No, not you, me. I was talking about killing, like, having to kill myself on this to actually start. Oh, please say that was all of them. Please. 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 Yes! Oh my god, with 3 extra to spare, I didn't even need to be that. Okay, well now I'm gonna do this with no lives. It's fine, it's a boss fight.